Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton, here with the fabulous Sid Roeder. How are you today, Sid?
I'm doing fabulous if you're calling me fabulous.
That's it?
Yeah.
I love it.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
That's it? So I get to predict your mood for the day?
Yes, you get, You're setting the tone for the day.
Oh, that's excellent. Well, we have a wonderful guest with us that we want to get to, but before we do that, you want to tell us about our sponsor?
Absolutely. Our sponsor is, as most of our listeners know, the Empowering Seniors Group, which is a group of professionals, and our guest actually is a member of the Empowering Seniors Group. It's a group of professionals that have dedicated their time and effort to provide information to seniors, their family members, caretakers, and all those wonderful people that listen to us every Saturday morning early. If you would like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniors.cv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, if you have any suggestions for the show, anyone you would like to see us invite, you can call me personally at 435-512-6406.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that. All right, we have Anna Godfrey with us right now. She is the Community Relations Director over at Maple Springs. Welcome to the show, Anna.
Thank you.
Hey, so you've been on here once before when Dawn was in your position, but for everyone else that might be tuning in new, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of what your role is there at Maple Springs?
Yeah, so I'm our Community Relations Director, so I do all of our marketing and admissions. So I'm the one that's coordinating with residents to get them into the facility and doing tours and all of that.
Excellent.
Super. And let's maybe start off there. Maybe one of our listeners is considering assisted living facility. How does that work? Can people just stop by and have a tour? Should they call in to see your place? How does that work?
Yeah, feel free to stop by anytime. But if you want to schedule a tour, you can always contact me as well. My email is anna@maplespringsLiving.com. And then my phone number is 435-760-0724. But yeah, you can always just stop by our building. It's 350 East, 2200 North in North Logan. And just come into my office and we can take a little tour. I'll show you around and show you what we have going on.
So what kind of things do you have going on right now?
Yeah.
Because you have two different sides of it, right? You have an assisted living side of things and a skilled nursing side of things. So what kind of things happen in each one?
Yeah. So skilled nursing is a higher level of care. It's like a step below the hospital. We do rehab there. We also have long-term stays. And then assisted living is a step below that as far as care goes. It's CNAs that are there 24 hours a day. And we do activities, meals, housekeeping. We have a great activities program on both sides. And it makes it fun where we have both facilities under one roof where we can combine for some bigger activities. We just had our sock hop, which was so fun. It brings back a lot of memories, takes residents back to their high school days.
Okay, wait, I'm not that old. What's a sock hop?
It's like a dance. It's a fun dance, and I love the 50s music, the 50s and 60s. And residents just come and dance, and we have treats, and it's just kind of a social hour. It's so much fun.
So, Anna, what other fun activities? I know you do activities year round. Is there anything that stands out for you in any season? I know we've just had Christmas things going on. What other things do you do?
Yeah, during the holiday season, we always have a lot of musical activities. We have lots of groups come in and do music. We did one that all of our management staff brought in cookies and the residents tried them and ranked them. And that was a lot of fun to determine the the winner of that. It was fun to kind of have that competition and the residents do the judging. Throughout the year, we have lots of traditions. We always do birthday parties every month. We have a resident baseball game that I love, where the residents and the staff compete. We bring residents up to bat. We push them in their wheelchair around the bases, and it's a lot of fun. Activities is definitely a highlight of our building. We take pride in our activities programs for our memory care, assisted living, and skilled nursing facilities.
I mean, that sounds awesome. If my loved one was there, would I be able to come in and participate or watch these activities?
Yeah, we love when families come in and participate. We have some families that come 3 times a week and do bingo with their family member. We have others that just come and join for the bigger parties. This year we did, for Halloween, we had a little trick or treat. And so grandkids came, staff members, families came, and residents passed out candy. And it was a lot of fun to get the community involved and have families come and participate.
Well, that's sweet. Well, let's maybe talk a little bit about your memory care, because we haven't touched that today. Do you want to tell us a little bit what memory care does for your clients?
Yeah, so memory care, it's for patients with dementia and Alzheimer's. It is a locked unit for resident safety, and we have 15 studio apartments back there. So residents come there and they are able to stay mentally stimulated. We keep them socializing, and that really helps them to not feel so anxious and restless. You see that a lot in that population, that they just feel anxious because they have all this energy and they don't know what to do with it. And so keeping them stimulated, doing activities and participating with their peers is extremely helpful to tone down some of that anxiety and just help them to participate and enhance their quality of life.
See, I've been able to go in and have a tour of that, and it was really cool when you talk about stimulating and whatnot. You've actually decorated the whole place, in a different era, so they have a lot of different activities that kind of take them back to their childhood. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we have some awesome lifestyle stations. We've had some gentlemen who really like to tinker with like car type things, and so we have some things for them where they can just go and mess around with like car parts and stuff like that. We have some lifestyle stations that are more geared towards our women. They have like dresses and different, like a vanity that they can go and kind of take them back in time and just bring back some of those memories and enjoy those lifestyle stations.
That's wonderful. And how accessible is that unit for family members? Can they come? Do you have like visiting hours? How does that work?
Yeah, we do have visiting hours. We say they're 8 to 8, but family members can come and go anytime. That's just when our doors are open. So they can always ring our doorbell and come in anytime.
Okay, perfect. We're already coming up on our first break here. Anna, maybe you just want to tell us your location and maybe your phone number one more time.
Yeah, for sure. So it's Maple Springs of North Logan at 350 East, 2200 North. And then my phone number is 435-760-0724.
Thank you. This is the Senior Moment Show. Again, our sponsor is the Empowering Seniors Group. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info or email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com. And the CV stands for Cache Valley. We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Picture this. Your family's locked in court, fighting over your home and your assets because there was no plan. Don't let probate decide your future. I'm attorney Justin Wall with Wall Estate Solutions. Stay in control with wills, trusts, and smart planning that keeps your family out of court and your wishes protected. Get peace of mind today. Visit wallestate.law or call 435-294-0346. That's 435-294-0346. Your legacy, your plan.
Did you know 1 in 3 people will visit a nursing home? Did you know that once there, they will stay there for an average of 3 years? Did you also know there are insurance options that can help cover this experience? Hi, I'm Tracy Ferris with Blue Water Health Insurance. It's not cheap to stay in a full-fledged nursing home. Long-term care insurance can help you or a loved one get the care they need and deserve. If you wait until you need it, you may be too late. Give me a call at 435-890-8155.
It's tough knowing how to care for an aging parent. Mom has always been there for me, but now I need to be there for her. When we found out she needed surgery, I wondered how I could attend to her needs and still be mom to my kids. I was so relieved to learn about transitional rehab at Maple Springs in North Logan. From the nurses to the physical therapists, it was like their whole staff was focused on helping Mom get better. Maple Springs in North Logan was an answer to my prayers.
Learn more at maplespringsnorthlogan.com or call 753-9400.
Hi, this is Tyler. Recently, my father passed away, and White Pine provided the funeral services for our family. They were friendly, thoughtful, and attentive to every detail. You know, it isn't often that a loved one passes away, so it was very important to my family that everything be handled just right. Because my dad was loved by so many people, we had a lot of family and friends that traveled from out of town. I really appreciate how White Pine Funeral Services made sure everyone was comfortable and that the focus was where it needed to be, on my dad and my family. They really took care of us during this tender time.
White Pine Funeral Services, here when you need us most.
Getting around your home should be easy and safe. At RT Med Mobile, they provide wheelchairs, stair lifts, ramps, and electric lift chairs to help seniors maintain independence and comfort. Their friendly team offers free in-home consultations to find the perfect solution for you or your loved one. Locally owned and here to help, call 435-260-6171 today. RT Med Mobile, because your mobility matters.
Are you tired of feeling unwell and not knowing why? At Next Level Health and Wellness, we hear you. We specialize in uncovering the root causes of your discomfort, whether it's gut health, hormone imbalances, or emotional and mental blocks. With personalized plans, advanced lab testing, and evidence-based holistic nutrition practices, we guide you toward lasting health and wholeness. Awaken your healing potential with a team that listens, understands, and supports you wherever you are. Visit nextlevelhw.com to start your journey to feeling better today.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton here with Sid Roeder, and we've been talking with Anna Godfrey, our guest. She's the Community Relations Director over at Maple Springs in North Logan. And, you know, we've talked about assisted living and memory care, but I want to touch on kind of skilled nursing and what goes on there. You know, you said it's a higher level of care just under the hospital and that you do long-term care there. Is that a norm? Is that kind of one of those things that, you know, most people go there and they stay there for a really long time? Or how does that usually look for most of your patients?
Yeah, we do have a few. We do have some people who do stay long term. Most of the time, though, it's a short-term rehab. And so what that means is just someone discharges from the hospital, they've just had a surgery or something like that, and they come to us, and our physical and occupational therapy programs work with them to increase their strength, and then the goal is to go home. Typically, they go home with home health and then eventually to complete independence at home. So that is the goal with skilled nursing. Most of the time is we're doing rehab into home health, and then they just are home.
That's great. Do you have any fun stories that you can share with us on the skilled nursing end of things?
Yeah, so we actually had a patient recently who he had 2 failed knee surgeries, kind of a worst case scenario situation for him. And it was predicted that he would need long-term care for the rest of his life. And so he came to us and rehabbed, and he actually stayed privately for a time while he was waiting for his 3rd surgery. And he went and had his 3rd knee replacement, came back to us, and through our occupational and physical therapy programs, he actually was able to rehab beautifully. And he was walking well, and he actually discharged home. It was an awesome experience for all of us to watch. And we heard from our sister company who does his home health that he's now doing stairs. So it was an amazing experience to watch him rehab and get back into independence in his own home.
Oh, that's amazing. You're talking about PT and OT, so physical therapy and occupational therapy. You guys have a nice facility there. Do you kind of want to tell us a little bit about what that looks like? If someone ends up needing to go to Maple Springs and needing that, what does that look like? What's the facility kind of like?
Yeah, so we have 2 wings on our skilled nursing side, and patients, our therapists will come to their room twice a day, usually in the morning and the afternoon, unless they have a different preference, but they'll come and get them from their room, walk them down to the gym, and work them out. Sometimes if they're working on arms, we have weights, we have arm machines. We also have, if they're doing their legs, they have bikes, they have treadmills. They have some really awesome equipment. We have a great facility for therapy, and then they'll walk them back to their room. And it's great because they're able to kind of adjust based on the need. So if somebody isn't quite ready to walk yet, they'll just wheel them in their wheelchair to the gym, get their workout in, and wheel them back. And then as time goes on, as they can use a walker, they'll do that, and then they'll upgrade to just walking without a walker.
Super. And how does that work with availability? I mean, do you typically have space for people, or does that sometimes fill up? How does that work?
Yeah, on the skilled nursing side, we're rarely full. So we almost always have open availability. Something else I wanted to mention with skilled nursing is, so we do the rehab, we do the long-term care. We also do respite stays. So if you have a family member or there's a patient who just needs a short-term stay, we've had people come for 3 days or 2 weeks. We do that. So the room comes fully furnished and they can just come and stay for a short period of time. Sometimes families are going on a trip or just need a break from being a caregiver. And so that's something else that we do. Just because we do have that open availability, we can be really flexible with families that way.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is that a hard process to get into?
Typically, no. You'll just give me a call and then I contact the patient's primary care. Usually that process takes a couple days to get their paperwork from the doctor, and then we're able to admit them.
Oh, that's fantastic. What about assisted living? Does that take a while to get into?
Yeah, right now we do have a wait list for our assisted living side. So if you come in, you want to get on the wait list, just let me know. Right now it's probably about 3 months out.
Oh, wow.
So maybe a question there. How does that work when you're dealing with couples and it's really just one spouse that is in need of assisted living? How does that work?
Yeah, so we have 4 levels of care. The first one is pretty low, like very independent. Level 4 is pretty extensive. So we have couples all the time where, like you said, one needs a lot more help than the other, and that's great. My nurse will do an assessment with them, assign that level of care, and then from there we just take a little bit more care of one spouse than the other. But then they're able to live together, and that's just not for couples either. We have people all the time who move in who are very independent, that don't need a ton of help, versus we have other people who move in who do need quite a bit of help, and we're able to really customize that and help with all the activities of daily living that they need.
So do you have, with that, you have a nurse that goes and does an assessment with them to see kind of what it looks like and what they're going to need before they move in, or is that once they move in?
Yeah, so my nurse, we come and do an assessment the week before they move in, just so we know exactly where they're at right now. And she assigns that level of care. She goes through everything that they need, all the activities of daily living, getting ready for the day, eating, and from there she assigns that level of care. And so then when they move in, we have a plan of care in place and we're able to help them.
So does that also work with a patient that's in need of memory care, or is that dealt with differently?
Yeah, so memory care, we don't assign a level of care, but we do go and make a plan of care as well. We do that assessment with family present in that case, and they are able to kind of help advocate for their family member and let us know what the current plan is, what all they need help with. And then usually it's a couple weeks that we really figure out a good plan and move forward with them.
Okay, perfect. We're already coming up on our second break here in a hurry, so maybe just enough time, Anna, for you to give the location and your phone number in case somebody would like to check Maple Springs out.
Yeah, so it's Maple Springs in North Logan. It's 350 East, 2200 North, and my phone number is 435-760-0724.
Perfect. Thank you. This is the Senior Moment Show. Again, let me mention our sponsor, which is the Empowering Seniors Group. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniors.cv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. We're again going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Bruce with Comfort Care. One of the ways we help loved ones stay in their home is by assisting with daily tasks. These may include bathing, meal preparation, medication reminders, and housekeeping. We even help with shopping, transportation, and errands. Most of all, we offer a trusted level of care. Let us help you live your best life possible with Comfort Care. This is Bruce, and you can call me at 754-7676. Comfort Care, 754-7676.
This is Oliver with Cache Valley Pharmacy. We're working with Cache Valley's own Focus Pharmacology and CacheMedical.org to help you lose weight the right way with supplements that support your weight loss journey and easy telehealth appointments from the comfort of your own home. When you think weight loss, think Cache Valley Pharmacy, your partner for a healthier, more confident you. Visit us at CacheValleyPharmacy.com or go to CacheMedical.org to start your weight loss journey today.
At Maple Springs Senior Living in North Logan, we understand that entrusting the care of your loved one to someone else is a decision not taken lightly. That's why we go above and beyond to create a nurturing environment where your family becomes our family.
When I found Maple Springs, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. The staff here really cares, and Mom is thriving.
The activities and social events have brought so much joy to Dad's life. I can see a positive change every time I visit.
We know that your loved one's well-being is your top priority, and it's ours too. Learn more at maplesprings.living.com.
Need a helping hand? The Bear River Association of Governments, also known as BRAG, is here for you.
They assist seniors with in-home services, provide utility bill relief through the HEAT program, and offer rental assistance to keep you housed.
Need help with tax prep? Their experts ensure you get the refund you deserve. And for veterans, they're here to connect you with the benefits you've earned.
BRAG is your local resource for a stronger today and a more secure future. Call today or visit brag.utah.gov.
You have a lot of options when it comes to buying or selling a home. Do you list it online, sell it yourself, or do you have a realtor help? It's a major financial and emotional decision. A realtor is the liaison between buyers and sellers and really helps you navigate complex contracts, deadlines, and disclosures.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty. I work for you to get the best outcome for your situation. Let me earn your trust with a free consultation and a free market analysis. Call me today at 512-6406. Then list it, sell it, and move on.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton here with Sid Roeder, and we've been talking with Anna Godfrey, Community Relations Director over at Maple Springs Assisted Living and Memory Care and Skilled Nursing up here in North Logan. So you had mentioned something that triggered my mind, and you talked about food in the last segment. So how does that work? Like, what do you do with menus? Is it just one meal for everything and everyone's eating the same thing? Or how do you do that, and how do you work with dietary restrictions?
Yeah, so we have 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and residents can always order something off the alternate menu. We have things like hamburgers, sandwiches, soup, salads, and same thing with breakfast. You can always get eggs, waffles, hash browns, anything like that. But our daily menu, we always have 2 main options for lunch. That's usually our bigger meal of the day. We've found with this generation, the older generation, that they typically prefer that. And then for dinner, we have 1 main course. But again, if it's something that, like if they don't like lasagna and that's what we're having that night, they can always order a sandwich or hamburger. As far as dietary restrictions go, we do work with them. We have had quite a few. We've had gluten-free, we've had vegan, quite a few different preferences and needs. As far as gluten-free goes, my dietary manager, she has a separate toaster. They write down right on their meal ticket that they're gluten-free, they have celiac, and so we make sure to be very careful with that in our kitchen. And then same thing with like vegan, she goes in, makes a plan with them, works with what they can eat, and gets their preferences down. But yeah, one of my favorite things that they have at Maple Springs is right in our bistro. All the residents and family members can always come and get soft serve, ice cream, and soda anytime, which is one of my favorites. I love to go and make a root beer float sometimes, and it's great for grandkids to come and visit and just have an ice cream cone while they come and visit Grandma.
That's great. So do you also have like a snack station or something with maybe some healthy items and fruits accessible or things like that?
Yeah. So on our skilled nursing side, actually, they do a snack cart every night. So they come around to each resident's room and ask if they would like a snack. The assisted living side, we just have a little fridge that has snacks available anytime. So if they want applesauce, if they want some cheese, they can always come and get a snack from that fridge. And then they can always just let us know if they need something bigger than just a snack.
So were you implying that ice cream and soda isn't healthy?
I would never dare say such a thing. It's a milk product, protein. Can I stretch that?
Yeah, I stretch it all the time. I love that that you just said, hey, it's a great way for grandkids to come in. I remember going to see my grandma, and it was like I did not like going to that facility. However, that was not around here, and you walk into Maple Springs, and it's very welcoming. And it's just a great facility. So how often do you think you get the grandkids come in? And is there, I guess another question is there a place for family to be able to gather that's away from everyone else with their loved one?
Yeah, all the time. We have grandkids come in and I hear them walk past my office. Let's go get some ice cream. Let's go get a drink. So they're always excited to go and do that. As far as gathering places, we have our big activities room. We call it the Cove, where that can seat like 50 people. So we do a lot of activities there, and families can also reserve it. And then we also have a private dining room. The private dining room has like 12 chairs. So we'll have families reserve that for like birthday parties or just smaller family gatherings. Also, our bistro is a really nice place to go gather. So we'll have families. We just have some chairs in there. It's a very beautiful room with plenty of sunlight. So we'll have families bring in like Chick-fil-A or just come in and sit with their family member.
And I know we're still in the cold season, but you also have a little bit of outdoor spaces that people can sit and enjoy, correct?
Yeah, we have a beautiful courtyard, which I really love. And it is especially nice during the summer when it's a little easier to be outside. But it's beautiful out there. We have tables with umbrellas, so families can reserve that as well. We have a barbecue, and that's actually where we do our resident baseball game. We'll have hot dogs, and then we have some grass where we do the baseball. Everybody runs around, and that's a nice place for residents to go and spend time outside.
Speaking of outside, do you guys do outside activities? Do you guys have vehicles where you can do transportation if people need to get to doctor's appointments or do different things?
Yeah, we do transportation to doctor's appointments for skilled nursing and assisted living and memory care. And then we also have like a bigger bus that they'll take to activities sometimes. So recently, our new activities director, she's been doing like a monthly Walmart trip, which has been very popular. And they also do a monthly trip to the LDS Temple.
Wow, that's absolutely great. We're already coming in on the end of our show, and I'm trying to rack my brain if there was something that we have not asked Bryce. Anna, can you think of anything else or one last short story you can share with us?
Yeah, just feel free to reach out anytime. I am very passionate about Maple Springs. I think the care we provide is fantastic, and we love what we do. Our management team does a great job, so feel free to reach out anytime. And again, my name's Anna Godfrey, and my phone number is 435-760-0724. And we're at 350 East, 2200 North in North Logan.
Perfect, Anna. Thanks for coming in. It's been a great show. It's been great to learn about some of the specifics about Maple Springs, and maybe we got some people that are interested in giving you a call. This is the Senior Moment Show. Again, we are sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info, or you can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. We're at the end of our show. We hope you tune in again next week.